Hey everyone, welcome to day 8 of my healing journey. I am happy to say that a 31-year issue of night sweats are gone. I had a partial hysterectomy when I was 25, and all they left was the right ovary. The doctor left was the right ovary. 6 years later, my right side was just swelling up. That was the side my ovary was on that they left. So I went to the doctor and had emergency surgery. The ovary was taken out with a huge blood-filled cyst that was all in that area, as well as some endometriosis off of the passageway from my bladder to from the kidney to the bladder called the ureter. Well, even on hormone replacement therapy, I had night sweats so bad that my hair would get drenching wet. My nightgown or nightshirt would get soaking wet. So with the pillows and the sheets, it was gross and horrible. And then if I really got upset, I would really burst into sweats regardless. And it usually happened at night. Well, last night I woke up about midnight and it felt like I was having night sweats. I felt warm, no sweats. I was just warm because it was like 76, 77 in here and it was hot. My dog was even hot. So I'm like, oh good, it's just not me. And the night, and then later on, it felt like I usually do when I go to have night sweats and nothing. The night sweats are healed. Yay! I am so glad. But I want to talk with you also about the fundamentals of healing. And from the book on How Healing Works by Dr. Jonas, it's interesting. Yes, he is a Christian doctor, but what he's found out through his own clinical trials and being in research for the government, it lines up with the Bible. It is so interesting. The first step is belief and expectation. We are to wait on the Lord with expectation. The Bible also says, pray without doubt. Pray as if you've already received it. That's belief. And the second step is meaningful social learning. That's learning books, videos, lectures to reinforce your belief in your own healing or healing for some. It's easier to believe in healing for someone else than it is for yourself. Also, I remember hearing a pastor preach a couple of times saying, I remember sitting, in church and stuff and somebody getting prayed over for healing and I claimed that healing for me. It reinforced his faith for healing for what he was going to be healed from. I watched a video where this man read books and watched videos on healing to build his faith while he prayed for his unborn child who only had half a brain and who was born with a whole brain. And it's medically documented. Got to see the MRI thing, and it's just really amazing. So that reinforces it. So belief and expectation, number one. Number two, meaningful social learning, books, videos, lectures, sermons. Number three, reinforcement or conditioning, friends and mutual supporters in healings. And it could be people going through the same thing you are, to rally around together to believe. I have 3 friends who are helping me, being my cheerleaders, reinforcing my belief in healing and not flooding it with their depression, their negativity, their toxicity. No, they're not. It's like, we support you. Yes, rah, rah. I'm building an environment, a healthy environment for my healing. And that all works together with what God tells us. In his presence, there is healing. That is such a healthy environment. And I do sit in God's presence several times a day. I worship and praise him 2 to 3 times a day. I am building my healthy living environment to support my healing because God's the one doing all the work. I'm doing the believing, and I refuse to give up. God And I refuse to let go of you until you give me your healing. It. I don't mean letting go of him completely, but I'm going to hold on really tight for this. And then I get another healing, and I'm still holding on tight for my thyroid healing. And then I will hold on tight. Possibly I'm holding on tight for someone else's healing from breast cancer. There's always going to be someone that I'm going to be holding on tight for besides myself. Believe, expect. Social learning, reinforcement or conditionings, friends, family members who support you, rally around you, and love you, and build up your faith for healing. Thanks for watching, and put in the comments section, what are you waiting healing for? And I will stand in faith with you. Thanks. Oh, and if you wish to see more of my videos, receive notification, hit the subscribe button.